Alright, hey viewers, welcome to another video. Well, the part 2. Um, yeah, I did go watch my other video. Yeah, for the explanation. I changed the tiers a bit. Yeah. Also, I didn't need to change that. And yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna start from where I think I left off. The home wrecker. The home wrecker's fine. But, yeah, people only really use it for, like, Pyro. But you could use it for so much more, like destroying buildings. Yeah, that's it. That's its two purposes. Well, but like, why do people not really want to use destroy buildings? Well, I mean, maybe because they don't feel like this Pyro. Because yeah, your the Sentry is the anti-Pyro, and you get a Sentry easier. Or like like if there's anything you need to know, there are a few things that need to be uh accounted for before you use this weapon. Is there an engineer on their team? If so, you can use it. But if you have an engineer on your team, then you must ask. Then you must need to find out, is there a spy on their team? Because if you don't have an engineer on your team, don't use it unless they have an engineer on their team. And if you have an engineer on your team, you gotta ask, do I need to use this? Because you need to ask, if there's a spy. Yeah. Anyways, all right. Did I talk about the thermal thruster in my last video, or was that just me remembering the hour-long video that I did? Anyways, yeah, the thermal thruster's fine. I remember doing a contract for this, and I had a lot of fun using it. I used it with the degreaser, which you're probably thinking, oh, that's a terrible voice. But but you need to realize this, because the holster and deploy and holster animation for this is so long. Using the degreaser kind of negates it a little, because you can get your flamethrower access much quicker. Yeah, I think you could a really good pair for the thermal thruster is the degreaser, for that reason. Alright, anyways, next up is the man melter. I talked about the flog with the man melter. I talked about the man melter when talking about the flog before. This is a good weapon. There's a few bugs. Outside of those, if they were all fixed, then yes, this would probably like be at the bottom of like strong, or maybe same. This is taking into account that if the bugs were fixed, so either bottom of strong or bottom top of gray. I'm gonna keep it here though, because you can't crit burning players, but 50% faster projectile speed is that's so fast. It's almost hit scan at that point. But yeah, the back burner is fine. I've used it before, and yeah, it's fun. It's a fun weapon, but sometimes it's like It's a little janky, though. Yeah, it's a little janky sometimes, and other times it's like, ooh, yeah. But yeah, crits on Pyro are just strong because like with crits, you can literally like in less than a quarter of a second just delete a light class with like one of any of your primaries. Maybe. Or maybe less than half a second. Anyways, yeah. For 1/5% faster projectile, I'm sorry, I meant for like 150% air blast cost, that's like 50. That's 50. So if you're at full ammo, air blast once, you have a quarter of your ammo pool gone, which sucks. But hey, at least from what I heard before, you still have it. You still have air blast. Anyways, alright. Let's talk about does every single weapon strong? Uh, anyways, yeah. The detonator is fun. I love it. I may have never used it. When I'm older and I still play this game, I know I'm going to have every weapon because yesterday I got this. I, that's that is not an April Fool's joke. A late April Fool's joke. I actually did get this yesterday, so I can torture people. Anyways, yeah, the detonator's fine. It's good, like really good with crowd control, but it's not as good as the flare gun because you can run this in any loadout. Also, why does this have random crits? I don't get it. Why? Why does it have random crits? It just kind of makes no sense. Alright. Anyways, yeah, this is like this is like really good for like use, like any. This isn't bad for any use, but it's not as good because it only mini crits burning players. This weapon is balanced, but hey, if you want crowd control, this thing exists anyways. The flare gun is a good stock side grade. It does 30 damage, base damage, and 90 crit damage. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, it's really just nothing much at all. It's just a stock alternative or side grade. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. Anyways, the extinguisher is really good. I do think it's fun. Yeah. Also, oh yeah, this is a reskin. This is not a new another weapon. Same goes for this, but I think this looks worse than this. Anyways, yeah. The extinguisher is a really good combo weapon because it's just really fun. Honestly, it's I like sometimes I use this when I want to spice up my gameplay. But yeah, good. I talked about it in my now deleted video. Yeah. Don't want to explain why, but yeah. Anyways, yeah. The shotgun is the shotgun. What else is there to say about it? It's just a shotgun. Also, one thing I want to ask, why on earth do they make shotguns, like most games, like horrendous, like no damage at anywhere beyond like 3 feet? I think that's stupid, because, like, it's not to say, it's not trying to, like, it wouldn't be overpowered. What else do I have to say? The degreaser, in my opinion, is worse than stock, because, uh, because they increased the universal switch speed a long time ago. Like, I played this game. Anyways, yeah, they did that, so you can combo better with these. But yeah, this is fine. This is still fun. You can use. Wow, I made a combo loadout. Cool. Not like anyone would use it, maybe. But yeah, it's stock, but like, it used to seem overpowered, but now it's worse. It's still really good, just worse than it used to be. Anyways, the panic attack is my favorite shotgun for Pyro, and is the best because it does insane close up range damage. You get 2-shot soldiers, which, hey, if you get 2-shot soldiers, it's a good weapon. Anyways, yeah, it's you have 50% extra pellets, which is like 15. You have a 20% damage penalty, which is hardly anything, really. Hardly anything. Uh, yeah. Oh, and yeah, it gets inaccurate over like continuous shots, but I heard tap firing solves that, so. Alright. The power jack is, like, the power jack is almost overpowered, but it's not quite there, because its upsides aren't, well, I mean, its other upside isn't too much, but the first upside is like, whoa, that's good. But its other upside is like, okay, that's not too bad. Or well, too good. Auto is good, but I have 175 metal, so it's like one That's less than a small health pack, though. Yeah. Uh, but, like, it has a 20% damage penalty. You get, while the weapon is active, you get a 20% damage vulnerable. Not a damage penalty. Anyways, this weapon is really almost overpowered, but one upside is almost, you could consider it, you could say it, but to me, I think back scratcher. Alright, I think the back scratcher is just so much better, because why wouldn't you want to have like almost a full health pack when you grab like a medium health pack. Like, yeah, the power jack lets you get to a health pack faster, and yeah, it also gives you health one kill. But why not just uh why not just go to a medium health pack and get almost a full health pack? Or at the very least go get like a third, a fourth of your health back from a small health pack. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, it's like really good. I feel people say to almost and always use the power jack, but or at the very least the extinguisher. But I feel like most people forget that this is like a very close, if not second. But yeah, more people should use this. I don't really see people pyros use this. But yeah, also the downside isn't really much because it helps medics boot super fast. Blah blah blah. But also the crossbow just isn't affected by that. So yeah. Also in the ads, I don't really I don't I'm not logged into this website and I don't really care to. I'm only gonna do this for like so long. Like eh. Anyways. Alright, let's talk Dragon's Fury. This thing is so much fun. I love it. Hearing that extra, like, that noise when you hit a person again with the drones. Yeah, I love that. They fixed the bug too. They fixed the bug where it doesn't collide with other projectiles and make it disappear. So this weapon is like both the range lower down because it enables pyro vision. I've seen the best Jesus video on this weapon. Yeah. Alright, anyways, yeah. This is really good, dude. Like, it helps you do what Pyro is usually bad at. It helps you just be really good. Anyways, one thing people say about this weapon is that they want the air blast to go, like, not get punished, or like, not get punished, like, yeah, But I don't agree with that. I don't know anything about game design. Well, or coding, but I think that it would be like busted if it had normal air blast speed because uh, you can air blast good and deal damage good. And at the very least, they could increase or decrease the time from like 50%, like 30, 25%. I think that would be. Outside of that, this weapon is. Oh, wait, sorry. This weapon is really good. Finally. Well, not really. Finally, in stock, and the three reskins, I put the range lower down here because Pyro Vision just looks terrible. The stuff flamethrower is really, like, good. I've used it before, and yeah. I love air blasting projectiles back at people, which is something that you can actually do fairly good because because you don't get you're not like punished for using it. Uh, and yeah, this weapon is really good, but my computer. Also, you're probably wondering why on earth I put these weapons in front of the power jack, and that is because what is Pyro without his flamethrower? But you need air blast. You need flamethrower. Uh, his Pyro in his game. Without this, he's an average Joe that's just a little crazy on the inside. Without his flamethrower. That's why that he needs this. Anyways, I think the Nostromo name Palmer is cool, or better, even though it's a reskin, because um um oh yeah, because yeah, sure it doesn't have a strange variant, but it just looks so cool. Anyways, Fish Stick on a Stick made a video about the Scorch Shot twice, I think, maybe. Uh, and yeah, I would say yeah, this weapon is overpowered. Yeah, that has not. That's like is that like low hanging fruit or something? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna make these tier list videos daily now because I'm tired of not uploading. Also, please go watch my Pyro video. No one viewed it in like a day, but you know it was a day. But I would like for you guys to watch it. Anyways, peace.